Hello everybody and welcome to another Workbench update. And now, I know, I said I won't do this again. I won't leave it for weeks and weeks and weeks, but I have a really good excuse this time. My in-laws are visiting right now, and the basement where the guest room is was another mess. I let it, mea culpa, I let it get to a point where it was just a really messy storage area. So I had to do a lot of cleaning. So for the last almost month, I'm telling you, almost a month, I've been working on the basement a little bit each day, a lot each day, and the basement is now beautiful. The guest room is spotless. The bathroom is shiny as heck. The kids' playroom is lovely. Lots of room now. Everything is out except for what they need and all the space they could ever want. What is now my man cave is full of stuff. So I do have to go through some more bins, get rid of some more stuff. There's a ton that has to go to my school, but I can't do that until at least the end of the summer, if not early September, before school starts. So anyway, still more work to be done in that room, but I will have my own beautiful space. Anyway, over the last week and a half, I've been really working on the basement, and just, family and other distractions. I have not hobbied. It was a week and a half that I didn't do a single hobby type thing, and that really was getting to me. So thankfully, over the last couple of days, I've been working on these guys. These are Scorn. These are new army for me. I used to play Hordes. Back in the day. I've had a number of armies, but one of my gaming groups is picking it up now, and I went with Scorn, so I picked up a starter and a few other models, and here we go. So I'm going with a purple scheme, clearly, with orange, oh my goodness, what is it? Accent color, that's the one, orange. And I think teal would have been nice with the purple, but orange is my favorite color, and purple used to be my favorite color. So I'm quite happy with the way this guy has turned out, and these guys will look like that soon. And I've got a few other units that I can put together, a few other beasts and units and stuff. So you will see some more War Machine, or I guess Hordes, on my channel. Not a lot of it, but if the group is playing it, I'd love to be part of it. Speaking of orange, I started painting up, this is before I did my little hiatus. These are some Bot War Atlanticans, and these are just like little minion peon dudes, but I like the color scheme orange with like this dark blue. This is what they're gonna look like, this with a bit more, right? I have not finished the orange and stuff. You can see I have a lot to do, but I like the blue with I like that highlighting. I think that looks pretty nice. So yeah, bit more work on this guy, and he'll be a nice test dude done. But these guys I will get to shortly. Something else that I have to do in the very near future. You've seen these before, and you've probably seen them like this a lot. I have to finish these guys. These are French cuirassiers, one of those. The ones with the metal breastplates. Because the British have arrived. I've received the British part of the Peninsular project that Pendragon did, little crowdfunding project, and now I need to finish my French so I can start the British, so I can finally play CNC Napoleonics with minis and or Waterloo. So I will do another video on these on this project as soon as these guys are done, and I'll show off the British, and we'll see where we're going. But I'm definitely looking forward to that being done real soon. Last time I shared, I think I had finished 4 of these Dark Elves for Blood Bowl. They're now almost completely done. The main painting is done. They just need some numbers and basing, and they're done. And I took them out for a little play. Not these guys, these are beastmen. A little play the other day, and they're nice. They're fun. More versatile than the beasts, although not as strong and not as tough with a lower armor. But definitely they can do more. I got some passing through, and great. I quite like this team. I might switch over to the Dark Elves from the Chaos. I'm not sure, but I feel like that's what I'm going to do if I pick up more teams, and I do have the 2 starter teams as well. I feel like I'm going to miss out. I'm not miss out. I'm going to just keep switching between teams because they all have something cool about them. So we'll see. And last but not least, I have a 3D printer. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but for Father's Day, I got a 3D printer, and I wasn't able to use it for a month and a half because I didn't have a computer that I could download a slicer on. So I finally got one. This is my fiance's old MacBook. I got the slicer, and I've printed a few things. I just need to get some more alcohol for the washing part. So I got a few freebies this ship. I will post where this came from because I don't remember right now. But this was a free, like, test it out, and it worked out really cool. I actually don't remember what size I printed this at, how I scaled it down, but I think it was like 75%. Anyway, looks really cool, and you know, just I vision toward like victory at sea one day without having to get the Warlord box. So we'll see what happens, but that was cool. A robot, again, I don't know who did this one, but when I show it later on, because I am going to paint it, oh, that's how it goes, I'll make sure I let you know who did this one. He's really cool. And I'll check out the other work from this guy. And there's a few 3D prints out there and files that I would like to pick up. I got a little tester from Project Wargaming, who he has some great videos on 6mm and 2mm projects. 2 or 3? 2mm. And this is a Crusading Knight. This was the tester one. I want to do Days Vault, and my plan has been to do Days Vault in 6mm, and I now have I could 3D print an army for it. However, he does not have Saracens, so I'll either build up the Crusaders and then get the Bacchus Saracens, or hope that Project Wargaming will put out some Saracens. So please put out some Saracens, and I will very quickly pick that up. But I think I'm going to pick up the Crusader army. I think the other thing is he also does Samurai, and I was also thinking Deus Vault could work with Samurai. It could work. You won't have like the religious aspect, but I think the rest of the rules could in fact work nicely. So I'm going to look into that. If you know much about the is it the Sengoku period, let me know if you think that feudal Japanese and Crusader era armies are in any way similar. Like, I know there's a lot of units that are similar, and I think it could work. I'm gonna say it could work, but yeah. So either Samurai or Crusaders in 6mm for Deus Vault. Last but not least, Saga Age of Hannibal. So 3D Breed had this Kickstarter for March to Hell Rome. I think it was earlier this year, and they are lovely sculpts. They come in 15 or 28mm, supported or unsupported, and I got these test ones, and this is a cool Roman Legionnaire. You can't tell, you know, the green doesn't really help, but it is a nice sculpt. My first one was a fail because I actually cured him and then took off the supports. Duh, don't do that. Anyway, so these are lovely models, and I've decided that I will run Saga Age of Hannibal. I played the game a few years ago. I have a Norman army, but what turned me off is the dice, which I'll get to in a sec. They're just very expensive. So seeing these guys and then finding dice STLs online, I said, okay, we'll give it another shot. So I've ordered the book, the Age of Hannibal book, and the new edition core book, and we'll go from there. Got some free dice online, Thingiverse. I will again let you know who did this when I do this in another video. It did not work out the first time, clearly. The supports, I just tried 3 different types of supports, and they just didn't work. I think they were just too heavy. I'm not sure, but they were very warpy. One was close, but no cigar. I did it again, scaled it down, watched some videos, and figured out that if you do the supports on 3 edges, so have it one point down and then have the supports on the edges, it works. And look at that. I think these are do these like 15mm maybe? Yeah, I think these are 15mm. Yeah, 15mm dice. Perfect. And they look really good. Now it's hard to see in there, but yeah, look at that. I just have to clean them up a bit more, sand down that. But oh diggity, it looks good, and they feel good, they sound good. Now I have to figure out, do I print them in different colors for the different armies, or just use whatever, use the green. I'm gonna look into priming them and painting them, of course, as well. So that's coming up. Anyway, so a few different projects, of course, as we always do, 6mm all the way up to 28, 32 millimeter. So lots on the go, but I'm back to hobbying. I will hopefully put some more videos together for all the different projects that I've been running videos for, and I will update you on various things. So anyway, thank you for watching, and come back soon. See ya. Bye.